Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has accused the government of escalating a crackdown on the media, warning that media freedom in Kenya and across East Africa is under threat. Speaking at his Wamunyoro home in Nyeri County, Gachagua claimed journalists and bloggers are facing growing intimidation ahead of the next general election, as he called for greater protection of media freedom. Clement Masombo has details.
Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has raised concern of what he described as a sustained crackdown on the media by the state and other governments in the East African region. Speaking on Tuesday at his Wamunyoro residence in Nyeri County, Gachagua said the alleged attacks pose a serious threat to the media freedom, which is guaranteed under the Constitution. He claimed there is a growing pattern of journalists and bloggers being targeted in the period leading up to elections.
I'm concerned, as you are, on the threats to the media and freedom of expression, media freedom in East Africa, and in particular here in Kenya and Uganda, as we approach the 2027 general elections. We have had a bad pattern in Kenya that ahead of general elections, journalists and bloggers get targeted by unpopular regimes that fear the power of the people at the ballot. Some journalists or bloggers are either disappear, they are silenced, compromised, or killed altogether.
Gachagua further alleged that reporters covering stories on corruption, abuse of the rule of law, and the misuse of public resources are increasingly operating under fear due to threats and intimidation by state agencies.
Journalists covering corruption stories, abuse of the rule of law, wanton looting of public resources, and other beats, and who have refused to be silenced, unintimidated, or corrupted by the state, live under perpetual fear, intimidation, and daily threats from the state machinery. Media houses that are firm on their independent editorial policy have not been spared either.
He cited the recent attempted abduction of Standard Group associate editor Alex Kepotich by armed men believed to be police officers in Nakuru.
On 26 June 2026, 4 armed men believed to be police officers from the dreaded killer squad, Nairobi Sierra, armed with AK-47 assault rifles, attempted to abduct the Standard Group Nakuru-based associate editor.
Gachagua also condemned the shutdown of 6 nation media group outlets in Uganda, saying the incident reflects a wider trend of media suppression across the region.
I strongly condemn the closure of NTV Uganda, Spark TV, and Daily Monitor by Uganda's military chief, General Muhoozi, who is the son of Kaguta Museveni. He is a close confidant of William Ruto, and by association, Ruto is part and parcel of this shutdown. The pattern of media crackdown can be seen even by those who have challenges in seeing.
Gachagua called on journalists and media houses to remain firm in executing their mandate.
I also urge journalists to remain firm and remain so. In all this, neither William Ruto nor any officer in his government has spoken against this. This clearly confirms that William Ruto and Kaguta Museveni are Siamese twins in media suppression.
He also urged the Kenya Editors Guild and international media rights organizations to intervene and help safeguard media freedom. Clement Masombo, KTN.
Meanwhile, in